Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Mahjong Soul. We're doing our White Dragon event. For today, we have to log into the game, which we've done. We have to assign a Dragonling one time. I took care of that before you got here. And we have to win a game with a Roan. So all we have to do is direct hit someone. And that should be easy enough to do in a 3-player East-only match. Oopsies. We're not high enough level for the gold room on 3P anymore. Whamp, whamp. And of course, after the White Dragon, we'll probably do some recordings today. It is Sunday after all. And, man, happy to be on the weekend, but it has not been a good day for the old Dutchman. Not a good day at all. Gee, half flush? Sure. Pulling the reds, pulling the west, drop the nines. Find a pair somewhere in here or here. And, Bob's your uncle. They call it a day. Probably not going to get to go Ricci here, but that's not going to stop us. That's fine. That's also fine. 2 calls is a little worrisome, but we're making good progress. Got 2 sequences now. Souths are safe. Let's try and throw the green first. We haven't seen that yet. There it is. Now we have the south as a safe tile. The 2 is probably safe. And the 7 is safe as well, which is good. Yeah, it's bound to happen. 3-player is very, very fast. There's really no way around it. And there were our reds, which is to be expected as well. It's easy to make pairs, easy to make pawns. Double pair weight is probably the most common weight in 3-player, even though it's not quite as efficient, it just occurs more frequently. Due to the nature of the game. That's a double Dora, I like it, I'm happy. I'm actually gonna drop my 9 first. The south doesn't give me value, but I think it'll be easier. Well, no, I changed my mind. I changed my mind immediately. I'm going to drop the south first. I think the 9 is going to be a better pair later. If I do, in fact, need a pair. I've got the 1s as a backup if I pull in the greens. Pair 2 still works for me. There's my 9s. My decision was made before I even got there. Alright. That makes that decision as well. Probably gonna drop the 1 here. Thinking I'll pwn, 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 pwn. Maybe end up double pair weight, probably not. But always want to keep your eye open for Toy Toy. By the way, we are Ishan 10. I can pwn 2s, 9s, or 1s and drop either the 1 or the 4 for Tenpai, waiting on whatever is left over. We've got Concealed Dora 3, we don't need to go Ricci here. Oh, DC? We're gonna destroy that fella. Go right ahead, buddy. There's my pawn with Tenpai on 1s and 9s. Drop a 1 or a 9. I see your half flush, you have to drop the 1 or the 9. 5s are safe. He's got 2, 8. This guy had a 5. Sumo! That's a very disappointing sumo. I don't think there's anything else we could have done about that, but we also didn't get our Roan. We're still going to try to Roan that DC player by going absolutely ham. But we'll have to see. For example, I'm not going to use my norths yet. It's a decent pair. I am going to aim for this half flush, and the north will actually help in my hand as well for that. Red is once cut. Greens are once cut, so these might become my pair. That 7 helps. 4 does not. The 7 also helps. East got discarded. 2 is safe to the right. I think ideally, I pwn the greens, and then drop 7 and take a 3-sided 369 weight. I can also pwn 7s and have the green north. I think the north is going to help me get a roan. That's a green. That's it. And I think that's enough for the win too. That's a first. That's all we needed. Alright, fantastic way to start the day. I'm happy with that. 3P, if you ever want to just like slam your head against a wall, like literally head empty, make some Mahjong tiles, 3P is the way to go. It was a lot of fun. Alright, we're gonna do our mission. A lot of wood and stone for the recruiting a dude. I also need these pairs, so I kind of just have to sit for 3 turns. I'm probably going to upgrade the mine and the cottage. What the hell? Here we go in the temple. 17 stone and 5 pairs, so I just need to save stone for a bit, which means I can use the wood on the mine. Alright, off to the harvest. 1. 2. Orchard was not what we were looking for. I don't really need that many oranges right now. I definitely need a lot of stone. So I'd like to get this upgraded. There are the pairs. 18 stone. 12 goes to 16, then to 18. So 2 more harvests. Idle dragon. I guess I put you in the orchard. And now we're actually losing 1 wheat per turn, but that's fine. So this is the... Oh, the wood and the stone? The only place I can put this guy is in the orchard, so I actually don't need this right away. I'm going to save the stone for here. I'm going to save the wood for the mine. I think some people might argue having an extra dude would help, but given that this is the only place I could put him, he wouldn't. Not necessary. Now, we upgrade the mine to the max. We can just reassign this dude. So we're maxing our wood, we're maxing our stone. I still can get an upgrade? Oh yeah, the 17 in the pairs. That's what we were saving for. So now we've maxed out our dragons. I've got the forest and the mines fully saturated. So we put a guy in the orchard. And Bob's your uncle. We're just... Upgrade the cottage next because we definitely need the space. Then probably the orchard after that because it's cheap. And then lastly, we would recruit this guy. Because hopefully we'll have a lot of wood and stone soon. Field. The field is an interesting idea. Because I am currently losing wheat. But you gain wheat whenever you play a match, right? So I'm not too terribly interested in upgrading the field right away. I would rather save for the cottage, and then save for the orchard so I can help out my friends. And then I would even save for a guy before I upgraded that field. I think people have seen me playing recently. I have no problem running a couple 3-onlys to get the wheat I need for the day. Yeah, so I'm going to sit on this field. We're out of harvests. So let's collect our rewards. Money, money, money! 4 away from the summon scroll. And then once you hit 100, you can just keep on turning in fruit to the dragon to get more and more money. The event ends 2/19, which gives us 2 full weeks. Yeah, we'll definitely get there in time. Get to have some fun with that. Not that I've ever been worried for money, really. That's going to be it for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Pretty quick one today. But that's the White Dragon event. There's not too much planning. It's kind of just like collecting resources and spending them. But I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good evening. Goodbye.